Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Firefighters Podcast, where we seek to develop, inspire, and motivate the world of the emergency services operator through a series of wide-ranging conversations. Now, before we go any further, just hit that rate, follow, or subscribe button on whatever platform you're listening to. It's a key performance indicator for us and helps us reach even more people. Now, here's what we've got for you today. Today on the Firefighters Podcast, we're bringing you a conversation that I think will stay with you long after you hear it. For his safety and the safety of his colleagues, our guest's identity will remain anonymous today, but he is a firefighter 7 in Ukraine, and sharing his experiences publicly could put him and his crew at risk due to the intense conflict that continues there. To give you some context, the war in Ukraine has now been ongoing for over 11 years. It began back in 2014 and escalated into a full invasion in 2022. Since that escalation, over 101 firefighters have lost their lives while trying to protect and rescue others. It's really hard to comprehend, but Ukraine's fire service has lost over 500 fire engines, destroyed by missile or drone attacks or captured in occupied territories. And those attacks are relentless. On average, Ukraine faces over 100 drone attacks every day across different cities, along with missile strikes that leave responders with as little as 40 seconds of warning before impact. Now, imagine that for yourself. Imagine going to a car crash. Imagine attending a normal scene, a fire or a rescue, and receiving an alert that a missile is inbound. You have seconds to decide whether to run for shelter or continue working to save lives. This is the daily reality for Ukrainian firefighters and first responders. Despite the unimaginable dangers, they continue to turn out, they continue to respond, they continue to protect civilians, deliver water where there is none, and provide hope where there's only darkness. And they do it not because they're paid really well for it or because it's easy, but because they believe in protecting their communities, their neighbours, and their children's futures. So as we go about our day, wherever you are, in the world or in the UK, it's worth remembering that the challenges many of us face are a world apart from those faced by firefighters in Ukraine. And they're carrying out their duty under circumstances that few of us can truly comprehend, myself included, reminding us really what service is about. This conversation was recorded outside of the UK. Again, with respect to my guest, I'll not say where we recorded it. I've done quite a bit of international travel recently, and we found ourselves with an opportunity when we met in person to have this conversation. So today you'll hear about the spirit of the Ukrainian people, the resilience of their firefighters, and how, even in the middle of war, they continue to learn, adapt, and find ways to keep people safe. Our guest's words are a call to all of us to appreciate what we have, to reflect on the purpose behind why we serve, and to stand in solidarity with those who, in the face of unimaginable adversity, continue to get back on the fire engine every single day. Thank you for joining us for this episode. Let's step into this conversation, irrespective of your political beliefs, with open hearts and open minds, and let's remember those who are working day and night to keep civilians safe, no matter the cost. I'll see you on the other side.
Okay, my name is. I'm from Ukraine. Originally, I'm from, which was occupied in 2014. Mm-hmm. But after that, I was living in. And after the war had started, we have moved to the center of Ukraine, to the Cherkasy city. And in my, I have a position of deputy head of rescue operational institution.
That sounds like a confusing job.
I can't even...
begin to explain it.
Explain it, because it contains and as a practical instructor.
Yeah. So we're here in taking part in these technical experiments, and we're talking about droplet sizes and with temperature probes here, there, and everywhere. Fascinating, interesting, but you were sharing some stories the other night at dinner. Mm-hmm. When we spoke about, or your words were, this is really, really great. And we were saying, is it useful? Is it useful to Estonia? Is it useful to the UK? Is it useful for Ukraine? You were like, yes,
but
right now, we are just trying to be helpful, be useful, keep doing our job. So tell us a little bit about what the job was like before the war. Maybe the size of the fire service there, how many people on a fire engine, and then how things have changed since the war began.
Okay.
This episode is brought to you in partnership with Godiva Limited. Godiva is one of the world's leading providers of specialist equipment for emergency services market. Godiva produces a comprehensive range of fire pumps, including vehicle-mounted, portable, and their cutting-edge integrated total water flow control system, SAMFlows. I've been using Godiva my entire career as a reliable pump on the fire ground. It is such a crucial element of a successful firefighting team that you want to empower your crews with the very best, reliable, quality product. Reach out to our partners by checking the notes in the podcast. Now back to the show.
Before the war, I think we had a pretty similar work as you have in UK or in any country in Europe. We're just trying to put out fires with the help of modern technologies, modern equipment, and modern methods, how we can do it. And actually, Ukraine is quite a big country, and we have, fortunately, we have many regions that we not have a front line.
Okay.
So in that regions, of course, firefighters try to do it in the right way. How we teach it, and try to implement all the new equipment, because now we are trying to increase our knowledge, to increase the numbers of modern equipment, and we try to use it. For example, modern robots or drones, we have it, and it really helps, especially in the big fires with the oil tanks. It helps, definitely. I have spoken with my colleagues who told me that, wow, it really helps. It can protect firefighters.
Yeah. Especially the robot. We've got some in the UK. Great.
Yes, great, really.
Expensive.
Yes.
But anyway.
But do you have any
drones?
Yeah, no. Do you have any cheap equipment?
All
equipment.
We have lines and ropes, and
no, they're just a simple equipment.
Simple equipment.
Yeah,
but everything else is probably quite expensive.
New modern fire trucks also cost a lot.
A lot. So when the war started, we started to see, particularly, there seemed to be, my words, not yours, there seemed to be focused attacks on first responders. So there would be an accident or there would be a rocket attack, and then first responders would go, firefighters, police, ambulance, and then a few minutes later, when the incident was happening, we would see another attack. Is that common now?
Yes, especially in the cities which located near the front line. For example, Kharkiv, Dnipro, Kherson, and other smaller city. Of course, when you have your duty in the center or in the western part of Ukraine, it's not so big problem, because there some time from
the rocket to reach you have time to. You have an alarm as well.
Yes, we have special systems to see where is the rockets, where is the drones. But if we speak about cities nearby the front line, for example, for missile from the
time to launch,
from the start to the hit, in Kharkiv it's nearly 40 seconds.
40 seconds.
40 seconds. So
I'm at a job.
You can imagine.
Yeah, I'm at a job. Car crash, rocket hit.
Yes.
Then I get a message, or all of the public, or over the radio.
Oh, on the radio.
They go, rocket strike, And you've got 40 seconds. Well, by then,
even less.
20 seconds.
Yes.
Yeah. And what do? Do you just run?
Yes, just put your equipment and run in a shelter, or in the basement, any nearby.
Any structure, any house.
Any structure, yeah. And as usual, it's not a missile attacks because it costs a lot. They don't. I think they don't want to spend it for such a stupid thing. But they use a lot of drones now.
I've heard this.
And every day we had more than 100 drones in our air in different cities. So it's an ordinary situation now, and we faced that situation, and we try to handle it.
So do you get a warning for a drone? This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Gore-Tex Professional Fabrics. Now, we all know the working environment of a firefighter is filled with challenges. We face serious risks on the job, such as heat exhaustion, burns, physical and mental stress, and we frequently come into contact with high levels of toxic chemicals. Now, I have been wearing Gore-Tex for nearly 2 decades on the front line, working in hostile environments, tackling challenging incidents from firefighting to water incidents and in urban search and rescue environments. Gore-Tex have a well-earned reputation for protecting professionals in the fire and emergency services through their family of highly innovative, waterproof, breathable moisture barriers that exceeds global performance standards and are trusted worldwide. Gore-Tex, going further together. So we get a warning for a rocket.
Yes.
For a drone, do you just have to hear it?
No. We have.
They see it.
We have in Ukraine. We have special application in our smartphones.
Okay.
When we can see where the air alarm now, in which region we have air alarm, because they can start it from the northern part of a border, from eastern part, or even from southern part of a border, from the sea. So we can see where. But
someone was telling me that children have this app as well.
Of course.
So children will be playing in the street.
Of course.
They will go, no, it's okay, keep playing, or run home.
Yes, I think it's now in Ukraine, every citizen has such application.
Did you say it was last week there was? Was it last week or the week before? 10 or 11 children?
Yes, in Kryvyi Rih. They hit a missile, actually not a drone, a missile, near the children yard.
The playground?
In the playground, yeah, thank you. In
school?
Household, where the...
in the middle of houses?
Block apartment.
Yeah, we would call that a green.
Restaurant.
A green play area.
Yeah, and there were more than 30 deaths and more than 10 deaths of children from 2 to 16 years.
So was there already something happening there? Was there first responders we think they were trying to hit? Or was there even any military there?
No, just a simple stupid attack. They maybe, I don't know what they thought, but after that, they hit not a base in Kryvyi Rih.
They hit another base.
Yeah. And
so they're saying there was a military base.
You can check it. There are a lot of videos from that place. With it has a goosebumps. So that's a stupid lie. Yeah. They lie always. And of course, now we face the situation. Then we need also the first medical course. Mm-hmm. Because we are the first who come.
You're the first people on the scene.
We and also the police, because we also have some police cars nearby, so they help also people. So
how do you manage to convince? So in the UK and probably everywhere in the world, people moan about the job. Yeah, the job is hard. Long hours, I have to drive a long way to work, whatever. How do you manage to keep, not you personally, or anybody, how do we convince your firefighters to keep getting off the truck, to keep getting off the fire engine? Because with respect, I always say to my firefighters, there is a fire. Fire is not your fault. We are there to help, but if it goes wrong, it's not your fault because we didn't cause the fire. So we will try and help. So we will do the best we can. But in the UK, I am not listening for a drone. I am not thinking, is a missile 20 seconds away? How do you bring your mind to think about the job right now, to focus when you are... They don't get paid a lot of money. They're not millionaires.
No, of course not.
They're not CEO of a business.
Yes.
So they get paid okay. They can live great. There must be something different that's motivating them to do this. I know national pride is big. I know you. Why do you think people keep showing up to do the job? Police, ambulance, fire. Why are they doing it? MSA are supporting us on today's podcast, and I chose to partner with them because I've been wearing this stuff for nearly 20 years, and they are the global leader in development, manufacture, and supply of incredible, safe products that really protect people, not just our communities out there, but also first responders, most importantly, all over the world. Get yourself over to MSA and have a look at it. The high-performance protective clothing for emergency services responders. They also partner with us on the UK Pink Firefighters. It's because we love them. The helmets with the reflective visor, the F1XF, absolutely epic helmet. And not forgetting how they improve firefighter safety through their connectivity in the connected firefighter platform. MSA are always pushing the envelope, and it's a real privilege to be able to continue to grow our partnership together. So whether it's your PPE, your bunker gear, your helmets, your SCBA, your thermal imaging, your Luna, or your portable gas detection, both of us know that this equipment needs to work. It needs to be high quality, reliable, and dependable in the moment. And that's why I use MSA, because they know what's at stake.
When the war started, someone leave our country. I don't speak about firefighters. I speak about civilian.
Yeah, for their family.
Humans.
I have 2 young children. I don't want to live here. My daughter might die. I will leave.
Of course.
And that's okay. Your choice.
But if everyone leave our country, I think our border will be maybe on the Dnipro, or maybe even more
Just keep
left.
Keep going.
Yes. Yeah. So we have a very strong people, and we know why we fight for this country. Because of our history, because of the future of our children. We don't want to be the country like our opposite, our enemy. So when I faced and I realized that war is here, and I was in Kharkiv at that time, and I woke up due to the missile attack. I heard it. And I decided that I don't need to do anything, but anything to save myself. Of course, I need to save my family, but I realized that I need here in Ukraine. I want to help. I want to be a part of strong people, and of course, we can say that firefighters now in danger, and ambulance and police. But if we compare it with the work which doing our troops in the front line, so we can't compare it.
Yeah,
because
I agree.
It's big difference.
Yep.
So I think
they do their job, you do your job.
Yes, because and that's why I always think that if I'm not in the front line, I will do there everywhere, every what I can.
Because the soldiers' families live here with you, and
and
the police and everyone to protect them.
Yes, and now statistics says that we have a very big trust for firefighters in Ukraine, much bigger than before the war. Yes, and then understand, and they can keep their mind in some good place, and they know that if someone happened, firefighters firefighters will be in this sport, and of course soldiers know that in other part of Ukraine, there are a lot of people who can help their families.
How many firefighters have been lost since the war started? Do we know?
For today, it's 101.
101 firefighters.
Firefighters. Not only firefighters, also deminers.
Okay.
It's also contain deminers.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah, because deminers is a part of our state emergency service.
Okay.
That's a lot, of course.
That is still a lot.
Every simple life is a lot.
Yes, it is. Yeah. I struggle to wrap my head around what the day looks like then, because even you say like driving into work is dangerous. Like talk to me about how firefighters get to these frontline stations and how are they protected, because you spoke about that yesterday and I struggled to wrap my head around it.
Okay. In some regions, in some town which are next to the front line, like some kilometers.
Wow.
The firefighters don't have water supply. They have just a big amount of
tanks.
Tanks and basement with the water.
Underground water pit. A water
pit. Yeah, thank you.
And they draw from that, fill up the fire engine.
And of course they put out fires, and also they help people to give water.
Oh,
they just they work like a water supplier.
So is there no drinking water in the houses?
But in that region we don't have any other.
Fucking hell.
You know?
Right.
So, and it is really dangerous. Actually, I can't calculate it how many trucks we lost after the war started, and
how were some trucks lost?
More than 500, definitely.
More 500 fire engines.
Yeah,
lost through
the
rockets,
through the drone, through the gun hit, and so on. And some of them were occupied on some territories at the start of when the war started.
500 fire engines.
Yeah.
Wow. It is beyond a privilege to be able to bring the Firefighters Podcast to you, and we are so grateful for every single person that supports, listens, shares, and follows our journey. But here's the honest truth. It takes a colossal amount of time and work to keep the podcast going. And to help us keep doing it, create more, reach more guests internationally, and make the podcast sustainable, we're asking for you to help. And to do this, we've set up a Patreon page. Now, by joining this, you'll not only support the future of the podcast, but also gain access to exclusive benefits. Now, if you've ever wanted to meet a member of the podcast, buy us a beer, buy us a coffee, and you think anything you've ever listened to on the podcast has been worth £3, that's basically what we're asking you for. By joining our Patreon community, you will get access to every single full episode archive we have ever made. Now, hundreds and hundreds of key documents that we've got in there on fire behavior, firefighter health, cancer risks, instant debriefs, and so much more. a growing collection of valuable resources to help you learn and grow. Your support in whatever way, dropping it in the WhatsApp group, sharing it on the local newsletter, whatever it is, it's incredibly valuable and we really do support it. And we need it to make it a long-lasting resource, that legacy resource we always talk about for first responders, firefighters, and everybody everywhere who's ever been interested in joining the fire service. Now, if you're already supporting something, as many people do, it's totally cool. You can still access the podcast for free and you'll always be able to access all the new episodes for free. But we're asking for your help to make this sustainable. And we want to keep growing. We want to keep sharing the insights and we want to keep showcasing the incredible work happening in our community and our sector. So if you feel like you want to join the Patreon crew and help us make this possible, head to patreon.com/TFFPC or check the link in any episode podcast notes.
That's why I'd like to say thank you for all countries who help us with equipment.
But that's amazing. Lots of countries, including the UK, but lots and lots of countries have sent equipment, personal protective clothing, fire engines. But we get a brand new piece of equipment. Lots of training. Use it safely, lots of training. Your firefighters must have to learn this stuff very quickly. I mean, I know a lot of it might be a bit similar, but different shape, different size, different handle, different movement, like traffic collision, different size jaws, different branches, different hose. This hose doesn't match that hose. This fire engine is in a different language, different buttons. Training must be very hard.
Yes, we handled that situation, but due to the war, we need to, as you said, we need to teach quickly.
We need to make it work. It needs to work.
We manage that situation. And I'd like to say that your UK ladders, hand ladders, it's something crazy.
Really?
It's very difficult to use it.
Okay.
Yeah, they're so big. In Ukraine, we have much smaller ladders.
I was even talking here, on all of their fire engines, they have I think it's a 9-meter ladder, maximum. I said, where are your 10-meter, 12-meter, 13-meter? They go, why? And I say, well, 3rd floor building, and they say, okay, how long do you firefight? 18 years. How many times have you used that ladder in 18 years at a job? 20? Maybe once or twice a year, if that. So we don't use them very often, in my words, and some people might disagree. But I imagine when they arrive on top and you're like, you just put it to one side because you probably won't use it.
No, I don't know. Maybe I think the ladder is the biggest problem because we don't have enough space for them in our tracks. Of course, if we have, for example, Dennis from UK, they have a special place for it.
Yeah.
And if you speak about hoses or any other equipment, we have generated a special rules, state rules or rules of our service, how to use it.
Do you have to have lots of adapters?
Yeah.
Because your hydrants, you still have hydrants, do they work?
In the biggest part of cities, yes, of course.
Yeah. And do you know what plugs into them? Is it an instantaneous coupling? Do you have to screw it on?
We changes this part of hoses.
Okay.
To
so you just cut it off. Put yours on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Just get lots and lots of your couplings, and they go on. Mate, that's it really made me think and zoom out about the problems that we experience on a day-to-day basis. I had a close friend of mine, same age as me, watch manager, die a few weeks ago. He had a heart attack. And that as well, when I was at that funeral, I thought the same. Problems I have in the UK, problems I have in life. I call them princess problems because champagne problems, like, oh, my car is not very good, or I didn't get the promotion, or I didn't get to go on that trip that I wanted to go on because John went instead. Makes me feel a little bit guilty, makes me feel like a dick, because the problems that people are facing, it was blind luck that I was born somewhere else in the world. I could have been born in Ukraine. I could have been born in North Korea, but I think the national pride and the resiliency and the commitment to your community, to your society, to your country, not just you, of course, everyone that you represent, is just mind-blowing. I question whether some countries, including the UK, if something like this happened tomorrow, I would be interested to see how many people would stay and help. And I think it's incredible to see a group of people pull together in the way you have. So I know we're respectful of your time. You're about to fly home. Is there anything to close with that you want to reinforce? Anything we haven't spoken about that you want to mention quickly now before we finish?
I would like to say that after the war started, actually in 2014, because we understand that war started not in 2022. In 2022, we had a full invasion. Mm-hmm. But for Ukraine and for Ukrainian people, the war started in 2014. Yeah, and
11 years now.
Yeah, and our society is very strong because of our history, because of our hoping for the future, and I think every country will be the same in that situation. I don't know, maybe, but I know that Ukrainian is one of the strongest people and bravest people in Europe, definitely.
Your children are going to be savages. They are going to be the strongest, most resilient people I can think of. They will go on to do great things, I think.
So, and the last one, what I want to say that thank you to whole Europe for support our country. We are going to be strong. We are going to finish this war in that position that we want. So keep together.
Yes, brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, that's it for today, folks. Hope you took a lot away from that episode. We started the Firefighters Podcast to develop, inspire, connect, motivate, represent, and most importantly, celebrate the world of incredible emergency services operators and the wider sector through this series of wide-ranging conversations. We really love creating this podcast and bringing it to so many people. Did you know you can also find these on YouTube? We do a lot of video podcasts now. You can head over to our YouTube page and follow, subscribe there. And as a final ask from us, whatever platform you're on, please rate the podcast. It really helps us as a key performance indicator to reach more and more people. I've been your host, Pete Wakefield. This has been the Firefighters Podcast. And wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, be happy, live with intention, and where possible, please remember and support your firefighters and first responders. I'll see you next time.